And welcome to Se26 TV. It's your girl, NJIE SABIK, and you are now watching part 2 of our intimate interviews, something that you guys enjoy, getting into the artist one-on-one, knowing what they're thinking and what they're about to do. You already know, please, 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 we're nothing without you guys. Your support to us is every single thing. So please log on to www.Se26TV and stay tuned. We'll be right back.
Hey, this is your boy Brian White. Make sure you keep it locked on Se26.
All right, guys, and welcome. We have none other than Mr. Flav. I call everybody Mr. Is that okay?
It's all good, man.
Right?
Yeah,
I think
Mr.
that's like
Flav,
a grown
yeah.
and sexy thing,
It
you
is,
know,
right?
Mr.
Now I feel like all grown and sexy. You're right.
You should.
Yeah,
I mean,
right.
that's the kind of content you're creating.
Mr. Flav.
Oh, Mr.
I like
Flav.
that. Call him Mr. Flav from now on.
Oh. How are you?
I'm good, my love. I'm good. It's good to be back, man.
Yeah,
it's good.
right?
It's good. It's good to be back.
I know.
Feels
Since the
good.
last time we've seen you, you've had a lot of things happen, a lot
Yes,
of things
indeed.
transpire, tons of music videos,
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed.
tons of music.
A lot of music.
Now, wait, let me ask you, when it comes down to the music videos, I'm just really curious. Are you the one that kind of curate the entire thing, meaning put it together, you have your vision, your plan, you go up, you go for it?
Well, it depends. It depends. I mean, I work closely with most of the directors. You know, I always have my crazy ideas as well. So, and we just combine it. We combine it, and then we just make beautiful, beautiful work.
You make beautiful work. I love that.
Yes,
I love
indeed.
that. I love that because you get to have that opportunity to just put out what you want to put out.
No, most certainly.
Is that what you're doing?
As an artist, you have to have your
Creative license?
exactly, on there, so you can say, it's most of the time it doesn't go your way, but it's good to actually have that idea. So, majority of the time it's like, well, we appreciate the idea, but nah, we're not gonna go that route. So, but at least you try.
How does it feel? How does it feel when you see your baby and it's come out just how you wanted it to come out?
Man, I think as an artist, I think that's the most intense first couple of days when you release any project, whether if it's a new song, whether if it's a music video or an album. It's the reactions, it's how people react to it. It's when you're getting people tagging you online on IG or Twitter saying, "Hey, I love it," or it's the most intense first couple of days, and it's like you go to bed the next day, you wake up, you're like, damn, and you see all these messages, people like emailing you or texting you, you're like, damn, okay, you know what? My job is done. So
Hypes you up for the next one.
Exactly. It's a beautiful feeling, man, and I think any artist who's watching now, they can relate to that. So
Can you tell me? I kind of wanted to make that little segue to get into your videos. That's okay. Sex
of
Friend,
course,
because I just thought the name was pretty intriguing. Where did that come from?
Well, Sex Friend,
Sex Friend.
Sex Friend.
Friends with benefits? Is that what it is?
See, that's
No?
different. That's
Okay,
different
it's
because
different?
you know what? Typically as an artist, you want to go like the opposite way. People assume,
Okay.
sex friend. We're talking about sex friends with benefits, but nah. I'm fighting for all my fellas out there. Typically.
Are
they
you
say,
really?
Yes,
Are
I
you,
am.
Are
I
you
am,
really?
I am.
See, I'm not. I don't speak no Creole. So are you really? What is it that you're fighting for?
I'm fighting because typically they say, us. Man, we're not good.
Look,
We're
I'm
no
listening
good.
really good right
they
now,
say,
look.
we're not that good. So that song is pretty much saying,
Oh, I got this.
I'm ready to do something serious. You know, what I mean, I want to settle down. You know, I'm like,
okay.
Exactly. So it's me telling this chick that I'm dating. You know, it shouldn't be only about sex. You know, let's we have plans. You know, we're good guys. Black folks, we're good guys too, man.
That wasn't convincing. What was that? What was that look? What was that look away that you just gave us? No,
well, because
Flav, you said you were fighting for the fellas, and I'm trying to believe you. You can't look away.
But you know what? I can vouch for all of us. You know, I'm telling you, I can vouch for all of us. You know, I can vouch for myself. You know, and a few good men that I know. You feel me? Okay. But yeah, so the song is basically about saying, you know what? It's this girl that I'm with, and we had plans. You know, when we first met, you know how when you first meet someone, it's like 2 or 3 in the morning. It's like, nah, you hang up first. You're like, nah, I hang up first. Yeah. Nah, baby, you first. And like 15, 20 minutes later, y'all still on the phone. Yeah. So that's how it was in the beginning. Then next thing you know, it's like you have, it's like then she got what she wanted from me. It's like, nah, I mean that's all she needs me for, And I'm like, you know what, nah, love, we have to do it the right way. You know, I love you and all. If you want to be with me, we need to do it the right way. We need to make sure we get together. You know, we have plans. You know, have a family. You know, get a house and stuff like that. But nah, she wasn't about that. So all she wanted was, come in anytime she wants, abuse me, use me, and I'm like, you know what? Enough is enough. And she like. But it's true. It's true. I mean, it happens. And then I met someone new. You know, I think they should watch a video and they'll see the whole thing.
It. Oh, they go see this. Y'all go see this video.
Yes, I think they should see it first, and then
So did the men react to it how you wanted though? Did they really feel like you were defending them?
Well, you know what? Surprisingly, they.
Man, hold on. No, wait. I gotta pay some bills because I already feel the BS.
You know what? We pay some bills, man. We'll come back. Fellas, stay tuned. We'll come back.
That's right. We'll stay tuned.
Yeah, man.
Healthcare workers and nurses are in high demand. Take your first step toward a medical career today at Ideal Professional Institute in Miami Gardens. With multiple programs available, you can become a patient care technician in just 9 months, a home health aide in under 1 month, an LPN in just a year. Ideal Professional Institute is licensed by the state of Florida, so register now. Call 305-653-7886.
Sink to sink. Music is life. Yeah, yeah.
Move it. Voice to the man just on reaching out to the world.
Take banana.
All right, guys, and we are back with Mr. Flav. I'm trying not to laugh because I want to take you serious, Flav. Now, how did you say were the responses from the fellas?
Well, surprisingly, man, the guys, here I am thinking, you know what, let me do something for the fellas, something, to put us in a good light. And surprisingly, they were bashing me.
No way. You see what I'm saying?
They got
because
mad at me.
Know. They know.
Well, I don't know.
They understand.
No, real talk. Some of the guys was like, you know what? Man, forget what you say, man. I want me a sex friend.
Exactly.
I'm like, dude, that's not the point.
So you feel me. Look, I'm bringing out my Carol City, okay?
Yeah, you feel me, right?
Yes, but no, seriously, because most men, that's what it is. They don't mind having that, a regular sex friend. You know what I mean? And hearing you changing that narrative to say, you know what? No, I want to be more than just your sex friend.
Well, you know what?
It's a good thing. Don't get me wrong. And I'm just joking about it. And most women do look for that.
Of course.
So we do look for someone who wants to take it serious, wants to go to that next level. So you putting out something like that is different and dope.
Well, like I said again, as an artist, I think we create. We tend to. I mean, especially for myself, I like to go like the opposite way. It's like make it like the typical way, saying sex friend could easily say, you know what, hey, I'm looking for a shorty, I'm looking for this chick that I can kick it with. But I'm like, nah, man, let's just make it a different type of conversation where guys will be uncomfortable saying, okay, what do I see myself as?
Because it makes you vulnerable now.
Exactly.
So now you become vulnerable to this woman, and you become vulnerable to the situation to say, okay, listen, I'm open for you and only you. And most men don't like to be vulnerable.
You're right. And funny thing is that, if majority of the guys out there, if they know what's best, is, embrace it. Because
Say it again.
women loves that.
Yeah.
I mean, they love that. They love someone that can, man up, and be committed.
Yeah.
And be committed. So guys, please embrace it. Embrace it. Stop chasing that 5-10 second. Embrace the whole thing.
You know what I'm saying? Just embrace the whole thing. We're the cake,
The whole cake.
So what's next for you, Mr. Flav?
Well, now with my band Gabel, we actually just the thing is what we're doing is different, especially what's going on in Haiti now. The plan was to release a whole album, but we figured, let's do something different. It's 3 of us who sings in the band, so every week.
Who are the 3?
Well, it's myself, Catalog, and Pashu. Okay. So how we're doing it is like every Thursday for this month, starting the 14th. Starting the 7th, I believe. 7th, we're dropping a video every Thursday.
Oh, nice.
So, yeah, we started with
what kind
first.
of videos? Like something you've already done, or you'll be creating new content?
No, I mean, it's just, a music video. So
period.
Exactly. So we shot 3 different music videos. We started with mine, which is Sex Friend. There's Catalog just came out with his last week, which is Boulele, meaning that, we're about to go have a good time. It's like up-tempo type of vibe. And Pashu is coming out with something called Solo Mio. Solo Mio basically saying, you know what, he done try everything, to be with to be with a woman, and he's tried different things to be with different women or find him a good girl. But unfortunately, you know what, things not working out. It's like, forget it. Right. I came on this earth by myself. I die by my themselves, so I don't need no goddamn woman.
Where is he? He needs a hug.
Exactly.
Where is he?
Right. I know. I feel bad for him, and his new video coming out next week, next Thursday. So and we will see how things goes, man. Because I think
that's pretty awesome. You're gonna execute this plan. It's a very ambitious plan because every week is a lot.
Every
you know
Thursday,
what I mean?
every
but
Thursday
it can
we drop
happen
it.
as long as you guys.
So far we dropped 2 already. So the 3rd one coming out next week, and from there on we'll just promote and getting ready for the tour. We have all these places we're going from Paris to.
What's your favorite place that you like to go to on tour?
So many different places. My favorite place is my hometown, which is Port-au-Prince in Haiti. That's where I was born. Every time I go there and perform, I cry. Don't ask me why.
I am going to ask you why.
I know it's a long story.
Okay.
It's a long story. No, it's a long story because when typically I go there, it's like I see people, my classmates, people I used to go to school with, I grew up with. It's one of those feelings, and then you see them looking at you in a different light. It's a beautiful thing. But I also like going to Paris. I like going to French Guiana. It's a beautiful place. The Caribbean. So it's always good to travel.
So big ups to them.
Yeah.
Now you've been doing this as a band for a while.
Yep.
Have you ever thought about going solo?
The thing is, in the Haitian music, it's different. They embrace the band more in terms of live. When you live with a band, it's a different vibe for our culture, and because as a solo, I've done so many works as a solo artist. Not when as a solo artist, I've done so many works, outside of the band with other artists. It's great. I love it. I travel and I help different artists coming up. But when you do because we perform like weekly. Every weekend we're on stage.
Save that point.
Save that, yeah.
Can I pay?
You guys need to hear that. We'll be right back. We got to pay some bills.
Ew.
Yeah, man.
Okay, and we are back. Now, we just hit off on the point where, you've been doing it so long as a band. What about going on solo?
Yeah, I think with the solo route, like I was saying, I think it's for our culture, it's more live when the whole band performs. When you go as a solo artist, yeah, you might have a couple of shows here and there, but they embrace the whole live band format. So and we perform every weekend. It's like it's not like once every couple of months or we do a tour, but it's like every Friday, Saturday, and Sunday we have shows, different countries,
but where?
different places.
Oh, different countries. Okay,
yeah, different places.
Okay.
It's like it could be in Haiti, it could be. Let's say this Friday I might be in New York, and the next day I might be in Jersey or I might be in Boston.
How does that work for your support system? Do you have a set support system that encourages you to just to kind of motivate you to keep going?
No, of course. I mean,
how does that affect your support system when you're always gone every week?
Well, and that's the thing. It's so hard. I mean, it's very hard to actually balance that because you have to make sure that you not only take care of home, but you also have to be on the road consistently. So it's a very thin line between how you balance all these things. But you know what? I think the fact that you have so many people relying on you to not only perform for them and change their lives in a sense, with your music, and also the family understands that. So the good thing is that having a strong support system, people that has your back since day one, I think is a beautiful thing, man. So it's all good.
I think that's a really awesome thing that you said, and it's as long as your family understands.
Exactly, they understand, and also you when you're home, you have to make sure you are home, not like halfway home. So
right.
It's like you're home. You have to
What does that mean, halfway home? So that people understand. So does that mean that I'm home, but I'm still gonna go over here?
Exactly, but sometimes when you're physically home, but mentally you're dealing with so many different things. So when I'm home, typically my phone's off. When I'm home, like I'm not on IG or Twitter or anything like that. I'm home. Spending time with the kids. With the wife. And stuff like that. So it is very hard because when for example, Thanksgiving coming up, I'll be in New Orleans. We have a show there, like the day of Thanksgiving. So I'm not gonna be home. So therefore, these things definitely psychologically can affects people. But then again, when you have a strong family, people will support you. I think everything works out.
Now it seems like you have a lot of events happening. You have a lot of things going on.
Mm-hmm.
What's next for you? Is it just the band? What else do you aspire to do? Maybe become a producer. I don't know.
Yeah. Well, the thing is, like one thing that I did like a couple of years ago with a few friends of mine, well, I would say college buddies of mine. I started my own company, which is Conviction Brand with a K.
Nice.
Conviction. We started that where we're doing, watches. We're doing like different, scarves and purses, and we're selling different things. So, I've gotten together. His name is Evans from Shakai Tutu, and Science. Has Savants. It's like we just collabo. I have Alexandra, and also my wife is part of the team.
Nice.
So we just collabo.
What does that mean though? Conviction. What does it mean to you guys? Why you chose that name?
It's conviction. It's basically whatever you do in life, you need to have conviction. You stand behind what you said. You stand behind what you do. You do it, with your heart. You give it 110%. So the name basically, explains itself. And the reason why we chose that because in Creole or in French, it means the same thing as in English. It's like, you having conviction. So it's the same definitions behind it. So, people can go to convictionbrand.com with a K, convictionbrand.com, and, you guys can buy any watches, buy anything for your wife, for your husband, for your boyfriend, for your girlfriend. And the more you guys buy, because I know Se26 is asking for a sponsorship. So the more you guys buy, maybe we can be able to afford to support Se26. You feel me? As a businessman, you dig?
So it sounds like you guys will be going on to their website.
Exactly. So make sure you guys put the website at the bottom. So again, but what I mean by that on the real though, it's like we have to support. Again, Se26 been doing an incredible job. The only way they can stay on the air is by our support, including myself having a business and you guys also donating and help out. So a beautiful show like that, bringing you different artists from different cultures and different backgrounds. I think you guys, hey, this is a treasure, man. We got to keep this going.
I could have definitely put my mic down just now. That was pretty awesome.
Well, and no,
I don't have to do anything else.
I'm not trying to take your job neither. You feel me?
I'm not threatening at all.
Exactly,
I appreciate.
You are amazing.
Look.
Amazing.
See, that's the difference between myself. I'm not easily intimidated. So I appreciate when someone can stand up and do what I do and probably do it better than me. I'm sitting here encouraging you. I'm probably here rooting you on.
Well,
so I love it.
Because as a businessman, you always want to see other businesses, get better.
Yeah, succeed,
so,
man.
Again, I'm not saying as the artist now. I'm talking about as a businessman, of course.
This is awesome.
Can we
go pay bills?
Are we paying more bills? All right, well, we're bringing more beers. Feel me? It's clockwork. You know, we got this. Yeah, man.
We'll be right back.
Sink to sink. Music is life. Yeah, yeah.
Voice to the man just on reaching out to the world.
Take banana.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, and we are back. Okay, Mr. Flav, now I stopped off with asking you, now you're doing this with the band, you've been doing it alone, you've been creating content, your music videos, and I wanted to know what was next for you. You mentioned your brand.
Yes, which is
Right,
Conviction, brand with a K. Yes, Conviction, yes. Okay.
Now, I was just really curious why you were so good in your music videos, and I just got a little birdie in my ear that said you do movies.
Well, yeah, I've done.
Oh.
Yeah, I have done a couple of movies. You know, Haitian movies. I've
Okay.
done. The latest one is called Married Men, and
Married Men,
yeah,
that's
it's-
different from Sex Friends.
Exactly. You know, I think psychologically I'm more confused in the head by now. You know, it's like, you know, jumping from one thing to another. It's like, you know, it's like, what the hell are you doing, man?
But tell me about that one. I'm curious.
Well,
Tell
no,
me.
this movie is basically, I mean, it just came out. It's also on Amazon. You guys can go check it out. It's
Oh,
Married
nice.
Men. We're trying to get it on Netflix as well. But for now, you guys can go on Amazon and actually put Married Men, and you guys can see it. It's basically, it's
What was your role?
well,
Were you the married man?
I was a playboy. I was a playboy. Exactly. It's like my
How you
life.
drop Mike?
My life is a mess. Let's drop it. My life is a mess, man. But I play this guy named Juno.
Okay.
Where he's like he's married, and his wife is basically the church going type of wife, always praying for the family. But I'm out there doing my dirt, with different women and left and right. So and then now I come out with Sex Friends saying now I want to have a relationship.
See what I'm saying?
I'm more confused.
Like, God,
Pray for me,
man.
please. Se26 fans, pray for me.
Because
I need
please
help.
pray for him.
But
Goodness gracious.
I've done a couple of movies. You guys seen few other ones. They're on Amazon. If you guys go Married Man, you'll see all.
Is
all the
that
other
something
movies.
that you would like to do more of?
I don't like it at all. To be
Okay.
honest, it's time consuming.
It is.
It's crazy. Like a music video, I can do it in a couple of days. Get this thing over with. But the movies, it's like
It takes a
man,
long time.
it's like months after months. And I have shows left and right. But
Yeah.
I work with an amazing director. His name is Robinson Lovins, which is Clear Shot Entertainment. He does movies, and we have a new one coming up soon. But this guy is amazing. So anytime he calls on me, I just showed up, man.
You
so,
just show up, yeah.
And I think we have so many great stuff coming up when it comes to movies. So we're trying to go everywhere.
So how is it now? You said that if you're in front of the camera and you were acting, it takes a long time.
Yeah.
How is it when it's time for you to prepare music? Writing
Well,
Is
it's
it also as time consuming?
It's actually time consuming because it's like I might be on tour or I might come back to Florida for like a week and he's like, all right, cool, we have to shoot. So the good thing is he arranged the shooting schedules based on my schedule. So it's like, all right, guys, Flav will be in town next week. We have to shoot, and then I come in, spend a couple of days with him, and we shoot and stuff like that. So and we went to LA as well. So we for the movie premiere like last year, and it was beautiful. We had some of the most amazing Haitians, actors, in LA that came out to support. So big up to Catfish Jean that came out. We have Jean Ailey and Brianna Roy, a lot of amazing Haitians, people that's doing amazing work in LA that came out to the movie premiere. And now we have a new one coming. We're working on actually production starts next year. We have some of these people in LA. We have Gene Ellie. He's also in the HBO show. I forgot the name of the show, but he's doing an amazing job. And so we have different people that's going to be a part of it. So we have Brianna Ward. She's also on Disney that's doing an amazing job as well. So we have so many stuff coming up, man. So it's exciting. And we also have this amazing show. I have to say it's an amazing pageant show that's coming out. It's Miss Haiti that I'll be hosting with the beautiful Sarah.
Nice.
She's amazing.
Yes.
And it's gonna be in February. So we have so much coming up, man, and looking forward to all this stuff.
A lot of the times when we're performing or we're doing what we love, most people like to be acknowledged or
Yes.
recognized. Is that something that you look forward to? Maybe the awards or the accolades that come with what you do?
Well, the most important part of things that I've received is, and again, music. People will love your music. People will appreciate you. Some will like you. Some won't like you, whatnot. But the most amazing awards that I've received this year so far is for what I've been doing with my foundation. I have this Conviction Foundation where I go to Haiti every December. We give away toys,
Nice.
to people, from my hometown, and this year we also send school supplies back and trying to help back and give back to the community. So these are the most important for me because it's from the heart.
Wait, hold. Can we stick a pin?
Okay.
Because I would love to hear more about the foundation.
We gotta pay some bills.
This is the last time paying bills,
Last
okay?
time pay-
'Cause
I mean,
you-
we can
you're a
pay bills.
baller out here, and you've been doing great paying these bills. This is awesome. So go ahead.
Ladies and gents, we gotta go pay some bills.
You know what I'm
Stay
saying?
tuned.
Sing to sink. Music is life. Yeah, yeah.
Voice to the man just on reaching out to the world.
Take banana.
Okay, and we are back. Now, I swear you are a man of many hats. Now
Indeed.
we're talking about your foundation.
Yes.
You said that this December, you'll be going back to give toys. You also go back and give supplies.
Yes, school supplies. Yes.
How long has that foundation been in effect?
It's been in effect for about a year now.
Okay.
After I started my Conviction, brand, business 2 years ago. So, and I wanted to find a way to give back. And, every time someone go to my website, which is convictionbrand.com with a K, I, take some of the proceeds, whatever, we make and we put it towards, the foundation. So last December, we went to give toys to the kids. We also help the hospitals. We give out, medical supplies.
Wow.
We give, sheets, pillows. We give, everything that, they might need. Because Haiti is not needs a lot of help, so we do everything we can, and on our end. So my team stay the same. The same people who was with me, in my business, are the same one that I mentioned earlier, like Evans, my wife, Alexandra, Nick, all these folks. We travel to Haiti. And we buy hospital stuff, we buy medical supplies, we buy school supplies, we give away things. So, and this year we're looking forward to go back. And last year we gave stuff to like over 500 kids.
Nice.
And this year we're aiming to give stuff for like to 1,000 kids. It's just because I knew what it feels like,
I
growing
was
up
just
in
going to
Haiti,
ask
so.
you, seeing that you're putting your words into action, but
Yeah.
what does it really mean to you to give back?
I mean, it means everything because I was one of those kids growing up in Haiti, so I was one of them, and just and one thing that I've always wanted was someone to go back and say, you know what, hey, we basically don't forget about you guys,
Yeah.
we love you, and stuff like that. But I'm like, man, I'm in a position where I can give back. Why not? And like I said, I have a strong team with me, people who have the same vision as I am. So it's a great thing where you can touch so many lives. And when I go back, for shows, people always like, oh my God, thank you. You give my kids toys. We appreciate you. We love you. So I think, it's by me doing what I can, you will inspire others to do the same. You don't have to be a musician. You don't have to be an artist. You don't have to do certain things. As long as you can give back, even if you can give back to 5 kids or 2 kids, do something, man. I think it's going to help out.
In addition to, your tours, what's next for you?
Well, I mean, it's end of the year. It's nothing but touring. It's again, I have this movie I was scheduling to shoot this end of the year, but we have so many places to travel to. So we have to postpone that for next year. But yeah, it's touring. It's touring. We're just dropping out the new songs, which is Sex Friends. They can go on YouTube and iTunes and purchase it as well. We have so many shows coming up. It's not even funny. So it's like starting this weekend coming up. We have no days off until like February. So
I just got a quick question.
Yeah.
That's really off the subject, but how important is your image to you as an artist? Because I see you sitting here with your sunglasses on. There's no sun,
yeah,
but
there's
you
no sun.
fly.
That's
You fly and
that's
all.
me. That's me trying to be cool. You feel
But
me?
no, seriously, how important is? No, serious. I'm just
No,
curious. How important is your image to you?
It is extremely important because you know what? It's like, and same thing as well. I do not have any issues with people like that do have sponsorship of people who sells alcohol and stuff like that and different things. But me, I choose to do things my way, because I know that I have young folks looking up to me. So it's like I always make sure that I do the right thing. But as far as my sunglasses, it's like
Anything, your
even,
ripped jeans,
even my wife always say she said, please don't do not wear the damn shades. So and I'm like, yeah,
And you
I'm like,
still wore them?
exactly. And I still wore them.
Shame.
As a matter of fact, people always, that's one thing they always say, we never seen your eyes. And I'm like, yeah, you guys won't ever see my eyes, even at my shows, everywhere I go. It's my thing, I started doing it, and years later, people were like, say, you know what, we like it, and I keep it going. So this whole thing, I think, it's just so we can look cool. Plus, they told me you were hosting tonight. I'm like, I have to come looking cool.
You had to, put the shades on,
Damn
because I
right.
am kind of bright. I am kind of
exactly.
bright.
Don't blind me. Don't blind me. Please don't blind me.
No, but seriously, so you just kind of helped me enter into another segue.
Yeah.
If there was something that you can say out there to a young child, just aspiring to do what you do, what would you say to that young child so they don't give up? Even a person, like a grown-up, because you do have grown-ups that may want to give up too.
You're right. Very simple, man. Sky's the limit. Sky's the limit. You can do whatever it takes. You can do whatever it is, as long as you put your mind to it. Doesn't matter where you come from. Doesn't matter what who you are, who your parents are. You were born with a gift. Now it's up to you to use it. It's up to you to put it to good use. It's up to you to actually dig deep and find what's your purpose. We all have a purpose. Now it's yours. You have to put it to good use. And I think that one thing that we lack. We tend to say, oh, I want to be like this guy. I want to be like this person. No, be you. Be yourself. You got this. Be yourself.
Be you and be yourself. Guys, we'll be right back.
Yeah.
Sink to sink. Music is life. Yeah, yeah.
Move it. Voice to the man just on reaching out to the world.
Take banana.
All right, guys, I hope you enjoyed the show, part 1 and part 2. We are now at our close. Now, before I go, can you please just give your social media handles so we can follow you?
Y'all can go follow me on IG. It's Flav Gabel, which is FLAVGABEL. On Facebook, it's Flav Official. Twitter is Flav Gabel, FLAVGABEL. You guys can follow me or follow my businesses as well. Conviction Brand with a K, Conviction K Brand on IG, Twitter, Facebook, and you guys can go to the website, which is convictionbrand.com.
I know I said one last thing, but I lied. Can you just give me a little something of who Mr. Flav is?
Oh, all right. So we first and foremost, security, please come stand between us. I'll play. Well, this song, it's for my, beautiful Haitian folks. I know you guys know this song and love it. It goes something like that. Tande tout côté m'passe tout mon ati Femme sa mareu Parce que m'reme la tout sincérité Li bouche déchets.
Oh, sorry.
Security, please,
sorry.
keep it off of
Security,
me.
excuse
Please
me.
keep it off of me.
Excuse me. Exactly, right? We were so engrossed. Okay, it's all
she was
good.
I want more. Come to the show, guys.
It's exactly.
There you go.
Follow you on social media, and we're going to be at the show. You guys, thank you so much for tuning in to another beautiful show of Se26 TV. That was your end of your. Look at me, I'm stuttering. God, I got to get the song on my head.
She's blushing now. I told you.
That was the end of your intimate interviews, guys. Please log on to www.Se26 TV. Show us your support. We need you guys. I'm NJIE SABIK. Thank you again for watching. See you soon. Oh, this is Se26 TV. Young look, bye guy.
Yeah, you don't look bad guy. You heard that?
Yeah.